Alright guys, just a quick overview of the Frigidaire FFRA0511R1. So the reason why I got this air conditioning is because I have tiny windows. They're the little slider, they're like 17 inches wide. And I'm like, gosh, I just can't find something small enough right off the bat. And I decided just to order something off the internet. So let's go ahead and open her up. It looks in really good shape. I'm happy about that. Decently sized cable, as you can see here. Gotta say, it's about 6 feet worth of cable. So this is what we get inside. It looks like there's some brackets. They're really tucked in there. Heavy duty bracket right there. Weather stripping with some hardware. The two side pieces. And to save some of this here, we'll save this for later. Enjoy peace of mind. Looks like the warranty and all that good stuff. I did get the $10 2-year extended warranty just because. It's only $10, and if something breaks down within that time or after this warranty, I'm good to go. One thing I noticed when I was taking it apart, the bottom is really heavy duty, and it's got this side piece here, which is pretty cool. Packaging was good. It just came in its standard packaging. Here's what the back looks like. There is a little bit of marring there, like where something got pressed, but you almost can't expect anything perfect in the back like that. For a small unit, it has a decent sized plug here, the reset and test. That feels nice and sturdy. This feels quality. Actually, this unit costs $129.99, and then of course the $11 in tax, and then the other $10 for the 2-year warranty. Got your energy guide on here, $41 estimated yearly energy cost. Let's do some measurements here. We're looking at about 16 inches. 16 inches wide. This is what made me get this. Our window is 17, so this will clear it by an inch, which is perfect. 15¼ inches depth. Let's see how these feel, the temp max here. Very soft to the touch, this top temperature control. Not quite chintzy, but decent enough. It doesn't feel too flimsy. You can hear it doing its clicking and stuff in there. Let's see how this feels. That feels good. I mean, you're not going to be changing that too awful much. You're just pretty much going to set it to the lowest or the highest cool, and then the maximum pretty much in the summer months. If I were to say, if you guys want to know how big this is, it's about the size of a microwave. Honestly, this is maybe 2-3 inches longer than my microwave that's right over here on the hutch. This looks like where it might drain out the collected moisture. The one thing I will say on the top here is that this is pretty flimsy. I may be putting 2-3 pounds of pressure, maybe 5 maximum, and this feels a little flimsy. It's not bad though. I mean, it's to be expected. It's not going to be, super fortified for this price, but it's the only thing I feel like putting my hand right here. Here's how it looks on the side here. This is the left side. I'm pleased with shipping. I've seen horror stories of these being shipped and being dented in and this dented in, but this looks nice and clean. So looking down inside, you can see there's a little blue fan in there. You can't really see too much. Just the fan, and that's about it. You can see some styrofoam insulation. You can see the compressor right here on the right side. When you're looking in, you can see that there and some piping underneath in that area. But there's the blue fan, and that's all you can really see of the internals from this angle. Here's the right side. You really can't see too much. This area is pretty clear. There's not too much to it. All you can see is a little bit of styrofoam right here. That's pretty much all you can see from this angle. I'm going to show you the compressor. You can kind of see it's a cute little thing. It's it's not very big at all. The compressor looks to be the size of one of those propane tanks you get for a little torch that you get at Walmart, the little green cans. That's about how big it is there. Everything looks nice and clean, brand new, of course. Once again, that's the left side, and you can kind of get an idea what the compressor looks like in there just from moving this around. One thing folks said is that there's no up and down adjustment, which is fine. There's this little like worm gear kind of thing that turns these little fins kind of on a swivel in there, and you can direct left, right. There is an angle that you could get kind of maybe up a tad bit, but it's mainly left and right, which is fine. This feels nice and free. There's no resistance, there's no clickiness. It's easy to adjust it just by your finger. There's no pressure needed. Not like somewhere you have to get in there and really give it some elbow grease. This is just nice and easy to turn. Just to show you quickly what kind of window I'm talking about here. Okay, here's the air conditioner installed in the bedroom. It took about 5 to 6 minutes. The bracket on top's held on by 4 self-tapping aluminum screws. And I'm like, gosh, I'm one of those guys that like really anchoring things down. Well, the screws don't stop. If you keep going, you feel when they get a little tighter, but you can strip them out. So that's the only thing I'd be wary of on top of the bracket. But hey, if you just snug them in, not overkill, you're totally fine. So right now we're going to, it's on 7, and we're gonna go to high cool. Okay, that's about even. And I've got my recorder up close to it. You may be picking up some wind, but this sounds just like, okay, you know when you go to a hotel and you turn on the air conditioner? It sounds just like that. If it's in your bedroom, I'm sitting like literally 2 feet. My microphone is 2 feet away from the exhaust here. I can feel it getting cooler already. So we're gonna hem up that curtain a little bit. It's almost perfect, but just an inch lower. So we'll get that straightened out. So this is the air conditioner about 3-4 feet away from the camera. Now I've got the microphone where my head lays on the pillow, and that's about 7-8 feet away.